There was a time when we had everything we needed within our communities, businesses that flourished, families that thrived, and communities that stood together, economically unshaken. We built more than businesses. We created self-sustaining group economies. Our marketplaces weren't just places of commerce, but foundations of community wealth, where every dollar circulated to lift up our neighbors and nurture our collective dreams. In the face of Jim Crow laws and systemic barriers, our communities forged powerful economic alliances. African American businesses, churches, universities, and organizations united to build self-sustaining neighborhoods where prosperity wasn't just a dream, it was our daily reality. Today, we often hear about the Greenwood District's group economy in Tulsa, Oklahoma. However, there were over 100 self-sustaining group economies that existed in America before they were destroyed by systemic racism. Here are just a few you just might not have heard of yet. 4th Avenue, Birmingham, Alabama. Bronzeville, Milwaukee. Wisconsin, Black Bottom. Detroit, Michigan. Black Wall Street. Durham, North Carolina. Orange Mound. Memphis, Tennessee, 7th Street. West Oakland, Metropolis. Chicago, Illinois. Parish Street. Jackson, Mississippi. Harlem, New York. Sweet Auburn, Atlanta, Georgia, and West 9th Street. Little Rock, Arkansas. During this period of our history, it wasn't just about individual wealth accumulation and individual accomplishments. No, but wealth for the entire community. And, within these group economies, systems were created that would benefit generations to come. These communities were prospering until we achieved integration and our civil rights. Apparently, no one considered the possibility our government would give with one hand and then take with the other. What would follow after achieving civil rights was the destruction of the sacred partnerships and the social contract established between our business leaders, churches, universities, Divine Nine organizations, etc. We must never forget what followed. School integration was not by accident, but by design. Even though what we were seeking was equal access to resources, what followed was the destruction of our economic centers and our neighborhoods, all done under the guise of urban renewal. And although today we still feel the echoes of that loss, there is a growing chorus of excitement and belief within our communities that now is the time for us to rebuild our once thriving ecosystems. And it is our generation that must answer this call to action. Before we can answer the call to action, however, we must first address the elephant in the room. If the urban renewal policies happened in the 1960s and 1970s, why have we not been able to rebuild our economic centers until now? Especially if you consider the fact, in 2024, the African American community reached $1.8 trillion in buying power. That makes our community the size of Spain and Australia. Our research shows the number one reason we have not been able to rebuild our economic centers is due to economic leakage. Economic leakage within our community stems from systemic barriers that continues to limit business ownership and redirect spending power away from African American-owned enterprises, combined with historical underinvestment in our neighborhoods. While it is true our communities wield $1.8 trillion in annual spending power, only 6 hours of dollar circulation occurs within our communities, compared to 17 to 28 days in white, Jewish, and Asian communities. That means businesses struggle, jobs disappear, and generational wealth remains a dream rather than a reality. But what if we could reverse the tide? What if there was a way to reclaim what was lost, not just as a memory, but as a movement? Introducing Marketplace 365, a groundbreaking digital platform designed to rebuild our economic power, one transaction at a time. At Marketplace 365, our first order of business was to re-establish the social contract with the key players within the community who are committed to being faithful stewards of the economic systems and community assets we must rebuild in order to grow and prosper. We are accomplishing this objective by ensuring everyone not only has a seat at the table, but also an ownership interest in the Marketplace 365 platform through stock ownership. This includes conscious consumers, business owners, for-profit and non-profit businesses, local churches, HBCU alumni organizations, etc. Now, let's take a look at how African American businesses will benefit from Marketplace 365. These business owners now have a powerful digital home, one that amplifies their services and products, connects them to conscious consumers, and provides the tools to thrive in a competitive economy. Next, let's look at how conscious consumers will benefit from the group economy. Each member will receive 1 share of voting stock upon joining the marketplace. As you can see, Marketplace 365 is not only for us, but it is also owned by us. But wait, there's more. Members can also participate in the weekly raffle fundraisers to win cash and other valuable prizes, as well as earn commissions and bonuses through the referral program. Every purchase is more than a transaction. It is a step toward economic restoration. A dollar spent here doesn't disappear. It multiplies, creating opportunities, jobs, and stability. Our institutions, our churches, non-profits, and HBCUs now have a powerful ally in economic sustainability. Fundraising, outreach, and reinvestment have never been easier. Unlike traditional marketplaces, Marketplace 365 reinvests earnings back into its members through cash rebates, revenue sharing, and wealth-building initiatives. When the community wins, we all win. We don't just build for today, we build for the future. For example, our $10,000 Legacy Wealth Fund ensures that every member secures a financial gift to pass on to the next generation. This is what restoration looks like. A community connected, thriving, and empowered. A digital economy where our dollars stay, grow, and build wealth for generations to come. The vision of our ancestors did not die with the destruction of our business centers. It lives on through us, through this movement, through Marketplace 365.